Welcome everyone. In this video, we are showcasing a very fun team in the Ultra League featuring Trevenant. Everyone's favorite ghost type for the Ultra League, guys. And we've got a fun team for you today. This is a double ghost strategy, guys. I figure Halloween's in a few days. How can you not run double ghost while you can, guys? So that's exactly what we're doing. This is a fun team, guys. Try it at your own risk. It is a little bit risky in the open Ultra League with all the dark types. You got some ice types out there as well. But I said, to heck with it. I want to have some fun. I want to feature double ghost this close to Halloween, and that's exactly what we're doing, guys. And we've got Trevenant on this team, one of my favorites. It's so good for the Ultra League, guys. Trevenant's going to work as our closer. We've also got Giratina altered on this team, guys. This is our second ghost type for the double ghost strategy in the Ultra League. Giratina Altered is going to be serving as our safe swap, and we are running Dragon Breath on Giratina for this team comp, guys, and the reason why is we want a little bit of added dark type coverage. Now, even with Dragon Breath, Giratina will still lose to most dark types, but depending on the situation, depending on shields and health, you can still squeak by with Dragon Breath. So that's why we're running Dragon Breath on the safe swap. You don't typically see that. Typically, if you're going to run Dragon Breath on Giratina, you want to run it in the lead. But just for this specific team comp, we got to have some added dark type coverage just because Trevenant doesn't have very much. And also on this team, we've got good old Melmetal, guys. Melmetal with superpower can really pose a threat to most dark types, and also if shields are down or if you're up a shield, that makes it even better. But the main reason why we have Melmetal on this team is for the ice type coverage, ice and Obstagoon. If we're able to break through shields with superpowers, you can really clean up an Obstagoon problem pretty easily with Melmetal. You also want to be careful for those Lapras leads and those Articuno leads. So that's why we're leading Melmetal, guys. I had a lot of fun with this team. It is very risky, but very fun as well. Now, quickly, before we get into this first battle, I just want to let you guys know the recording started a little bit late. So in this first battle, they lead Swampert, and we safe swap into Giratina, and this is where we are now. So we safe swapped into Giratina. They come in with a Lowland Muck running Snarl. So this is where we are in this battle. We're not too far into it, luckily. So this is why we have Dragon Breath on Giratina Altered for those dark types, guys. If we're running Shadow Claw, Giratina doesn't have a prayer. So we are going to shield up this Dark Pulse. We got to get some more damage off on this Alolan Muck, guys. We got to get it pretty low, and they do shield as well. They want to maintain switch advantage because Swampert absolutely hard walls Melmetal. So we are perfectly fine going down on shields just to preserve our switch advantage. We cannot have Swampert on Melmetal, guys. So we are battling this thing out. We are going to shield up this and look to farm down with that oppressive Dragon Breath, and we get rid of that Alolan Muck. Let's see what they come back in with. They come back in with a Registeel. Okay. So we're going to stay in here. We can't give up switch advantage. We're just going to look to get off as many Shadow Sneaks as we can. They don't do very much, but every little bit counts in the Ultra League, guys. The Pokemon are a lot tankier. All right, so good. We got switch advantage. They are up a shield, but I think we can pull this out if we play it the right way. That Registeel farmed us all the way down, so we got to soak this Focus Blast onto Melmetal and then go right into Trevenant. It is Trevenant time. Swampert does not stand a chance up against Trevenant, even down on shields. Most Swamperts are not running Sludge Wave in the Ultra League, so this Swampert does not pose a threat to us. So we hit them with a super effective Seed Bomb that nearly one-shot, and we get a little bit of farm on that Swampert. So now, oh man, we are down on shields. They're down to the Registeel. They've got a shield. Can we pull this out with Trevenant, guys? Let's see. They hit us with a flash cannon. We do get to a Shadow Ball. I imagine this gets the shield. One Shadow Ball would get this Registeel extremely low, and they do shield that. So can we make it to another Shadow Ball? Oh my goodness, Trevenant. My goodness, Trevenant coming in clutch, getting to the Shadow Ball, and we say bye-bye Registeel, and that is going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Trevenant playing its role, closing the game strong. My goodness, what a fun pick for the Ultra League. Guys, if you like what you're seeing, give the video a like. That is the best thing you can do to help out this channel. If you like what you're seeing, let YouTube know, guys. Hit that like button. You'd be providing a massive help to the channel. But let's see what we got up next here. Talonflame, all right. This is actually a positive lead for Melmetal. Despite our steel typing and them doing super effective with Incinerates, we just outpaced them to Rock Slide. So we will beat them to a Rock Slide before they can get to a Flame Charge every time. Melmetal does win this in all shielding scenarios. But we're going to look to catch this next Flame Charge onto our Giratina just to see what they have in the back, because if they have a Dark type in the back, typically with Talonflame, Talonflame comes with double Dark in the back, so we need to preserve health on Melmetal. But they come in with a Cresselia, so this is okay. It would be better if we had Shadow Claw, but we can still really put in some damage on this Cresselia here. Giratina can comfortably tank a Moonblast, no problem. We're not going to shield this first Moonblast, and we're going to just look to spam them with Shadow Sneaks. It does take a little bit longer to get to than Dragon Claw, but it's going to be doing super effective. So we're going to play this out a little bit, see if we can maybe draw a shield, but that's wishful thinking. Cresselia is an absolute tank. Most battlers will not shield their Cresselia, so they farmed out to just Grass Knot, so we call the bait there. And we're going to look to get off another Shadow Sneak. If they let this go through, we can probably get to a Dragon Claw before they can farm us down. And we do. Look at that. Giratina coming in clutch, getting to the Dragon Claw. This will either draw the shield or take out this Cresselia, and they let it go. We flip switch. Very nice. They do farm us down with one Incinerate. We're going to come back in with Melmetal. Got to shield up this Flame Charge. That would be doing quite a bit of super effective damage. But we're going to look to get to another Rock Slide and really pressure this Talonflame to shield. If they want to hang on to this Talonflame, they absolutely have to shield, and they do. Very nice. But they aggressively go into their own Giratina, and we've got Trevenant. Trevenant absolutely dominates Giratina. Well, it doesn't dominate, but it does win a very close matchup, and we are up a shield, so that makes it even better. They do get off a Dragon Claw. We're going to no-shield that and look to get off this super effective Shadow Ball. That does quite a bit to Giratina Altered, and we're going to look to farm down here. We want to try and get off a charge move and really lower the health on this Talonflame. Not that we really need to. We are super low. I think one Incinerate will take us out, and it does. But that's okay, guys. We have a shield left. They have no threat to us with a shield. We're up a shield. We're going to shield up this Flame Charge. Absolutely. That would be taking us out, and we are going to be able to get to this Rock Slide. One Thundershock does the trick. Rock Slide is going to be taking out this Talonflame. This is why we've got Melmetal, guys, and we say bye-bye Talonflame. And that is going to be yet another good game. Very well played. And that is exactly why Melmetal complements this team so well, guys. Able to take out the Talonflame. That was very fun. And we are met with a Shadow Machamp. Okay, terrible lead. We got to go right into Giratina. And they've got a Berserker in the back. Oh no, this is terrible. Berserker runs Shadow Claw and Foul Play. This is a nightmare match for Giratina, especially with us going with Dragon Breath. So this is terrible. We got to do as much chip damage as we can. We're going to I think we're going to throw up a shield just to really pressure this Berserker here to shield and get the health low. But with Shadow Claw, they're able to get to those foul plays at a very fast rate, and we can't go down on shields for this Berserker match here, guys. From here on out, we've just got to get as much chip damage off on this Berserker as we can. Really get it low. Trying to get to a Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw would KO, but the Berserker's attack And that Shadow Claw just was too much for Giratina, guys. And we're going to have to soak this close combat on our Melmetal. Oh, ouch, that hurts. But Melmetal does soak it pretty well, and we're going to farm down. We're going to farm up to a Superpower and likely get a shield off of this Machamp, and then look to go into Trevenant. Hopefully Trevenant can pull it through for us, guys. It's not looking good. Shadow Machamp is just a monster, guys. I don't know if there's any more intimidating Pokemon. We're going to call this. It is just a Rock Slide, not running Payback. That's a good sign. And they've got Stunfisk in the back. Now, typically, Trevenant does do very well up against Stunfisk, but it is very close. Stunfisk is very tanky, and Trevenant doesn't have the highest defense, so it is a little rough, looking a little rough for our Trevenant here, guys. We're going to try our best. We do get the last shield from this Stunfisk here. We are going to have to shield up this Rock Slide, where our health is just getting a little bit too low. We're going to try and get to another Seed Bomb, and we do, and we have to farm down and have some loaded energy for this Machamp to have any chance of winning this battle. We tried to throw in Melmetal to catch this move, but it was on the CMP tie, and yeah, not looking good at all, guys. This is GG's. We do top left that. Good game, very well played to this battler. That was a tough team to go up against. Boy, that was a rough team. Now that we got the hard counter of the day out of the way, we can get back to some normal fun battles. Very fun team, guys. We were having so much fun with this Trevenant team, and we were met with a Melmetal mirror match. Okay, so the way you play this is just as you would in the Master League, guys. You farm up to 2 superpowers. Typically, we will bait with the Rock Slide. Most battlers don't want to risk taking on that much damage, and they do shield, but we're actually going to call this. Melmetal can comfortably tank a fully non-debuff superpower, so that's okay, but they elect to go for 2. Now, typically, they would like to switch and clear the debuff, but they want to go straight for 2 and then switch, so that's okay. They come into Umbreon. We didn't throw a superpower, so this is going to be a full-powered superpower on this Umbreon. That does chunk a little bit, and we're going to go to another one and then look to switch into our Giratina. And most Umbreons will not shield the superpowers. Umbreon is an absolute tank. And here we go, Giratina. So this is why we're running Dragon Breath for these Dark-type matchups, guys. The Dragon Breath damage really does start to dig in on these Dark types, and we can spam them with these Dragon Claws, doing neutral damage. Dragon Breath is just so OP, guys. And we're going to look to farm down this Umbreon. We're going to soak this Foul Play. We don't need to shield it. Giratina can live it. And we're going to look to farm this Umbreon all the way down, have some loaded energy for whatever they decide to bring back in. And Giratina farming down the Umbreon. My goodness. What a beast. And they come back in with that Melmetal. We're going to look to go for a Shadow Sneak. This will chip away at the Melmetal a little bit. It is a fairly weak move, but it is doing neutral damage. Of course, our Dragon Breaths are resisted, but they cannot farm down. Thundershock is resisted with our Dragon typing. They are forced to throw energy if they don't want to take any more damage. So they do take us out, and we come in with Trevenant, guys. Trevenant does beat Melmetal and the 2 shield and the 1 shield. Melmetal can't do a whole lot to Trevenant. We do resist the superpowers, so they're forced to go with Rock Slide. We don't want to take any more damage on our Trevenant, so we're going to get rid of them with a Shadow Ball. Don't imagine they shield, and we're going to see what they have in the back. They have an Escavalier in the back. Okay, so Trevenant does beat Escavalier as well. Trevenant beats just about everything in the Ultra League, as a matter of fact. So their win condition is to call the bait, and we go right for that Shadow Ball, and they concede the match. That is going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Another strong finish with Trevenant. My goodness, guys. What a good investment. I'm so glad I don't regret investing in Trevenant one bit. It's such a good Pokemon in the Ultra League. My goodness. All right, let's see what we got up next here. Talonflame. All right, again. Just like we mentioned before, this is a very positive matchup for Melmetal. Again, you wouldn't think so with our typing, but Melmetal is so spammy. We're able to get to these Rock Slides so fast. Talonflame just can't keep up, guys. But you got to expend some shields. And with a Pokemon like Trevenant in the back, you don't typically want to go completely down on shields, so typically we do look to switch out at some point. But they switch out themselves into a Cresselia. And guess what we got in the back? Trevenant. Trevenant just runs right through Cresselia, guys, with Shadow Ball. Most battlers, especially if they're running a Talonflame, they're not going to want to shield their tanky Cresselia, so we are free to overfarm and really get off these Shadow Balls and just absolutely dominate this Cresselia here. We will have to go down on the shield just to preserve our switch advantage. Trevenant cannot tank 2 Moonblasts, but that's okay. We can farm for days, guys. That is a ton of farm for Trevenant. Trevenant with loaded energy is extremely dangerous in the Ultra League, and they come in with an Obstagoon. You guys are going to see how dangerous Trevenant can be with loaded energy. We're going to just spam them with Seed Bombs just as fast as we can get to them. And we are down on shields, but that's okay, guys. Trevenant is an absolute beast in the Ultra League. And we get to another Seed Bomb on this Obstagoon. They haven't even gotten to a move yet. And with that Fighting type fast move, they cannot farm us down. They are forced to throw energy to get rid of us. One more Seed Bomb would have absolutely taken out that Obstagoon. And Trevenant coming in clutch, my goodness. And we're going to come in with Giratina to look to farm down this Obstagoon and have loaded energy to really threaten and pressure this Talonflame, guys. What a fun team, huh, guys? My goodness. This Talonflame does still have a shield, but Giratina is resisting the fire-type damage from this Talonflame, and we are just going to spam them with Dragon Claws. We're basically daring them to go for the Brave Bird because that's basically what they need to do to get rid of our Giratina. But they're not going to want to have to risk debuffing themselves 2 times with a Brave Bird, so they're kind of forced to just go with the resisted flame charges, and it's just not doing enough to our Giratina, guys. This Dragon Breath is just absolutely shredding this Talonflame. They know that we still have Melmetal in the back, so they really want to hang on to that shield, but it is just not going to happen for them, guys. We Dragon Breath the Talonflame down. That's going to be a good game. Very well played. And that's the team, guys. Oh, man. What a fun team. What a fun team. Just a few days away from Halloween, going double ghost. How can you resist, right, guys? Oh, my gosh. I wanted to do... Ever since Ultra League dropped, I had been wanting to go double ghost. Just because I know we're so close to Halloween. It's just a no-brainer. How can you not feature double ghost this close to Halloween? I just had to take a day or two to really think about a good team comp because obviously going double ghost in the Ultra League, oh man, super risky. With all the dark types, you got Laprases everywhere, Articunos. Both of those Pokemon pose some threats to the Giratina and to Trevenant, you know. So we thought to go with Melmetal. You got to go with a Steel type up front, just to be extra careful for those ice types, because obviously Melmetal would be resisting the ice shards and can really threaten with super effective rock slides and superpowers. We've also got Melmetal up front to deal with Obstagoon. Obstagoon being normal dark is going to basically be one shot by a superpower, so Melmetal definitely the way to go. If you want to run double ghost in the Ultra League, it really paid off, guys. We went positive with this team. We did one set, got a 3-2 with it, and did one battle on another set and went positive there. So basically 4-2 overall with this team. I wanted to get this video out fast enough, so after we got that one win, went to editing this video. But I'm going to definitely try this team out some more. It's not so bad. Risky, but fun. And it can be very effective if you play it the right way, as we saw in those battles, guys. How about Trevenant holding its ground up against that Obstagoon? My goodness. Trevenant with loaded energy is so dangerous in the Ultra League. If you can save shields for it, it proves to be an amazing closer in the Ultra League. It also functions very well pretty much in every role, guys. It functions well as a lead. It's a decent safe swap, and as we saw in those battles, it is an amazing closer. Trevenant is such a fun Pokemon. It's got the perfect moveset. Both of its moves have stab, Very fun Pokemon. Don't regret investing in it one bit, guys. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did as well. As always, I thank you for watching and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.